Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome. It's Poppin again. It's Sunday night. Where else would you be, right? So tonight, guys, we have an exciting night. Unbeknownst to me, exactly 1 year ago, the stars aligned. I got to speak with my idol. You guys are going to be able to speak with him again tonight. Our special guest, Jeremy from Templar Pops, is back 1 year later. What has changed in 1 year? A lot's changed for me. A lot's changed for him. We're going to talk about all of that tonight. So, guys, we're going to talk about everything. There are going to be some giveaways. There's going to be some fun. There's going to be some laughs. Hopefully somebody comes into lives and chats with us and hangs out. But here he is, Templar Pops. Jeremy, what's up, man?
Hello, Charles. How are you this evening?
I am wonderful, thank you.
Glad to hear that.
Hey, Tats, welcome.
What's up, Tats? 79. What's going on?
Yeah, that's your weather. Good, bad, ugly?
The weather here?
Yeah.
It's Maine, so it's, I don't know. Give me a second. I'll look out the window.
Exactly. Yeah.
It looks cold and windy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here it was 70 for like a week, and then we had snow and ice, and then we had 10 degrees, and now it's sunny and like 45. So who knows?
It's interesting. It's almost like our weather's being affected by something.
Yeah. If I only knew what.
Right.
I don't know.
What could it be? Cow farts.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. We need to tax every farmer who has a cow.
Yep.
An astronomical amount. That way we can't afford to buy anything.
Right. What's up, Umpty Scratch?
Hey, Umpty and LJ. Welcome.
Hello.
So, as I said in our introduction there, guys, I didn't even know it. I didn't realize it. Jeremy didn't realize it when I asked him to come on tonight. Exactly 1 year ago today, Jeremy was my guest. It was not a Sunday night. I think it was a Saturday night.
I don't recall. Yeah, I think it was a weekend.
We hung out. We chatted. We chatted about Whatnot and how he hated it. We chatted about sodas and how he hated those. We didn't chat about NFTs because we didn't know anything about them at that point.
Still don't.
But yeah, so exactly 1 year. He's back. Excited to have him. You know we love our Templar Pops here. So
thank you.
Yeah. Nadia, welcome. Good evening.
Welcome. Hi, Nadia. How are you?
So yeah, so it's been an amazing year for me. How about you?
Same. This year was crazy so interesting. Just it started off with just floods of sales all through the beginning of the year, all the way up until October, and then the Great Depression hit. The Funko market, we're all feeling it.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Flipcake. Hey, Mark Schaefer. Welcome. I know Mark Schaefer asked who was going live tonight, and in our Discord, the Horseman Discord, if you're not part of that, please look into that. It's free. We hang out. We do giveaways over there. Just a lot of fun. And he said, I'm not really a card guy, but I'll slide in and out. So fun. I'm not a card guy either, but I probably will be after tonight. So who knows?
You never know. It's anything in collecting. If it catches your eye and it's fun to you and you can make a little scratch off it, why not? That's what I say.
Exactly. Umpty said Poke card hunting and some other stuff. So that's cool. I know Flipcake has been busy. He's been making coasters. He had a small video on our Discord about how he makes. He made a Batman coaster. It looked like it was on slate. It looked amazing. Cool. I'm going to have to check out how he does that. He's got a big laser and does that. It's pretty fun. So
I'm going to, as we get talking about Whatnot and stuff, I'm going to address some things like people that are making things that are 3D printing, others types of stuff. There's opportunities for you on Whatnot. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So basically our topics tonight, guys, we're going to talk about Whatnot. We're going to talk about Funko sodas, We kind of like them here. They're iffy. Just the Funko market in general. And then, of course, as the thumbnail said, we got some Dragon Ball Z cards. At least I do. I don't know if Jeremy's got any or not. So.
I'm all set. I'm good.
Yeah, I got some.
There you go. Hey, you never know. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Exactly. That's all you need. Exactly.
Yeah.
Flip Cake is smashing down some homemade enchiladas and fried rice.
Yum. I'm
Nice.
hungry, actually. I'm hungry.
Yes.
DJ, I have a nice story. DJ Templar Pops has lost her mind today. She had to get out of this house. Had to. And I had these things scheduled today. It was important to me. And because of the time flip too, I slept till 1 instead of noon rather. And so, I wasn't ready to go for anything except this. And she's like, I need to leave. I need to go. Let's do something. Let's go. I'm like, you can do whatever you want, my love. She's a free spirit human being. She can do whatever she likes. And eventually I talked her into that. And she's just like, you know what? I'm going to go to Bangor and I'm going to buy something super expensive for myself. And then I'm going to come back. I'm like, sweet. Have a good time.
Yeah. You need the card or you got your own?
Right. Yeah. Right. Here's the debit card and the PayPal. She's great.
Flip Cake, I am on it. If I can find you. Where do you go?
Ryan Melchior and I are in a conversation currently about some ideas that we have. I'm gonna send Ryan a package because I need to get my international shipping up to speed, and so I'm gonna send Ryan a package and he's gonna review it for us, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it makes it over there. I'm gonna ship it in a paper bag, of course. I just want to see if it makes it.
Yep.
Loaded with grails.
Yep. Speaking of Ryan Milky, there he is. Welcome. Mama Ice, welcome as well.
Mama Ice.
So, yeah. That's something that I haven't really dabbled in as the international shipping, other than to Ryan. I sent him one box. It wasn't bad.
Yep.
Now he has sent the Horsemen some boxes, and some of them got here, and one of them is still missing. I don't have any clue.
Right.
Randy from Mystery Madness bought a box from him at the same time I did. Same items.
Missing.
His is nowhere to be found.
It's probably on one of those freighters out in the coast of California.
Yeah, probably.
I've learned how to get around those sorts of things. Ordering through FedEx and stuff is really your best shot because it overseas straight to you. You may have to pay a little extra for that, but hey.
Yeah. Flipcake just dropped the link for the Discord group. It's the Horseman Discord. If you have a YouTube channel, you can drop your links in there for videos. We have live chats. We have a lounge where sometimes there's some of us in there. We just hang out and chat. Just like a StreamYard, you can have your picture or just voice. Doesn't matter. There's giveaways, NFTs on there. There's soda chat. There's a bunch of stuff, guys. There's also a charity section where we're going to list anything charity related that we do.
So it sounds to me like Discord's almost a television channel of sorts. Can people go back just like here and look at your previous stuff and your lives and your videos and whatever you put up?
No, because nothing is actually video or nothing is actually recorded on there.
Okay.
It's just like if you want to just if we just wanted to hang out and we didn't want to jump on StreamYard or anything like that.
All right.
We can jump on Discord and you can just chat, hang out. We've done
Gotcha.
All kinds of different stuff on there.
But it's interactive. You have all the options, video, audio, all kinds of screen sharing, all that stuff's right there. But it's not recorded. It's just kind of a constant live stream. Yeah. That's awesome.
Ryan just dropped his latest news in the general discussion chat. So I heard my phone going off, but I didn't look. Yep, there's a bunch of messages there.
I'll jump over there and hook up on that after. I know I have a Discord account. I know that. So I'll hook up with you guys after the stream. And
it's pretty easy to use. The first time I ever got on it, I was like in left field.
Oh, sure, yeah.
They could hear me. I didn't have the right camera. It was all screwed up. They kept telling me, "Hey, we can hear you. We just can't see you." Like, well, that's usually the best thing for people. So, But now it's pretty much a breeze. So
yeah. Well, that's it. I tell people this all the time. They start doing something, they get frustrated. Right away, they get frustrated. And I think people are under the impression that they have to succeed. First time out, I have to get this right or something wrong with me. It's not true, friends. Listen, you just have to keep working at it. If you love it and you want to do it and it doesn't look right, keep working at it till it does look right. Keep working at it till it works right. It's right there. You just have to figure it out. And once you do, you'll feel like a genius like Charles and me. Geniuses, both of us. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, I got my gun to adjust his hat. So, yeah. But,
You certainly look smarter than you did a year ago. Absolutely.
I try.
Right. Right.
Baby Ice said, no, it's not. I guess Baby Ice's IG is not working.
I think we were talking, Baby and Ice were talking yesterday briefly. She does some ads. She does some logos and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. I was looking at some of that. Looks nice, Baby Ice. You're doing a great job. Just keep working on it. Keep working at it till it's perfect.
She's been doing some stickers and such for people and
nice.
all kinds of stuff.
So, do what you love, my friends. It's all it takes.
Exactly. And if you don't love what you're doing, only you can change that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Thank you for dropping those, Ryan. Of course. I want to read this one. If we can all respect one another, we can grow together. We know times are tough, but as a group, we can accomplish a lot more than life by doing it solo.
You got it, my friend. That's it.
Very true. Very true.
All of my success from this year has come from my hard work and opportunities that were given to me by other people that I just simply grabbed hold of and went with. And if I hadn't taken those opportunities, wouldn't be where I am right now. So that's all about, fine. When someone offers you something, if it seems right, go for it,
Exactly. Yep. And sometimes it may feel like, and I've done this before where I've been offered something and it just doesn't feel right, but I do it anyways, and it works out.
Yeah, sometimes.
It was just my apprehension at the first. I was turning myself off to the whole idea, but in the end, it was a huge benefit to myself.
Yep. So we do that. We all do that. I think we all spend some time thinking about all the skeptical reasons why not to do something. Yeah. And I'm guilty of that myself. My whole life, I felt that way. I was always afraid to make a mistake, afraid to put myself out there and have it not work out. But once I did it and put myself out there and committed to it, I realized there are no mistakes. There's just problems that you have to solve. That's it. There are no mistakes. You don't make mistakes.
No.
We just come across issues that we have to figure out. And that's what makes us grow and get better as people and as business people in a lot of other ways too. So
exactly. Yeah, life's an experiment. And when you finally find that right, avenue or that right potion, it works.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it takes people a lot longer than others, but
yeah,
in
me,
my life,
years.
I found a couple that have worked, but
yeah.
So,
and that's it. About like when we're talking about opportunities, sometimes it may not seem right, but if it's there and you can make, if you have the confidence to know, hey, I can make this work, at least I can make this work so I don't lose. You might as well give it a shot because you might fall in love with it. You might find out that particular opportunity was a windfall for you. It's just everything went right, and it may never come again. So for me, that's what I'm looking at now is when, especially with Funko collections and toy collections, I've passed in the past on things. I'm regretting that now because I can't find. So for opportunity for me, if somebody comes through and says, I have a collection for $10,000 of pieces from 2013, I'm going to buy it regardless of what it does to my bank account, because that's the opportunity that I need. And there it will be sitting in front of me. But if I say, I don't know, it's going to be sold 10 minutes later to someone else. So.
Yep. And someone else will be reaping the benefits of that.
Yeah, and I'll be watching someone on Instagram showing off my collection that I could have bought.
Exactly. We have to take the chance in life. Sometimes it bites us in the ass. Sometimes it works. Exactly. You don't learn from succeeding. You learn from your failures.
Hell yeah.
I was told that at a very young age.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
James Bashir's welcome, brother. Hello, how are you? So,
James,
1 year. We've been friends more than 1 year, but you were my second ever live stream guest. In 1 year, what are 2 things you've learned?
I've learned about you?
No, about just
in the past year.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are 2 things you could tell someone else? And it doesn't have to be Funko. It doesn't have to be
All right.
collectible.
Wow, that's a lot. I think the most important lesson I've learned personally is that, like I said before, I've learned not to focus on what could go wrong. I've learned how to solve the problems as they come. And that is liberating because I don't feel stressed out when something goes wrong. I don't go into a situation hoping something doesn't go wrong. I'm just ready for it. And when it happens, I jump on it. There's the problem, solved. Here's the problem, solved. Here's the problem. I can't solve this problem. I'm walking away.
Yeah.
Simple as that, you know? Do I take a hit once in a while? Yes. But it pays off. 9 out of 10 times it pays off. The 1 out of 10, I'll deal with it. You know, that's business. That's business.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's words to live by there, guys. Words to live by for sure. So that was my one question. I guess we're done for the night.
Well, no, I have one more answer. You asked for 2 things, so I'm gonna think about the second part, and I'll talk about that later.
I figured we would.
Let's talk about Whatnot.
Yeah. Okay. Whatnot. Sell on there. You've been accepted now. Congrats.
I have finally.
Congrats.
I had to fight tooth and nail, didn't I? I had to fight.
You had a battle. You had a.
Right.
I know some people have waited months. You waited almost since their inception. And
since day one almost. Yep.
To beat it, you know, and
quite a few times.
And did you do anything different when you finally got accepted, or was it just they all of a sudden were like, "Hey, you know"?
I think it just proves my theory about the randomness of it. They do seem to be in their application process. If anybody's filled out that application recently, it's quite in depth, and they want a lot of information. They really would like, they want links to your social media. They want to see your face. They want to see that you can communicate. Like, and Charles, when we first did this interview a year ago, both of us were terrible at this. Honestly, we were nervous, clunky, talking over each other. And now look at us. We're like network news. Right. This just in. Ryan Melky has been deported to Missouri. This just in. Ryan Melky has been deported to Missouri, USA. Sorry, Charles. He's moving in with you.
Oh, wait. Nope. Maine. I heard Maine.
Maine. Oh, update. He's being sent to Maine now. Very cold location, Dover Foxcroft. There is a room for you here, Ryan.
No, I know what you're saying, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
For sure. Once you get that experience, you feel a lot better about it.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'll have to admit, I haven't sat in on many of your auctions. I did sit on the soda a while back, and I bought a soda. That was pretty cool. How do you feel about your skills as an auctioneer? How have they improved for you on Whatnot over? Because you've been on there a little while now.
I think I started. I think it was July.
Okay.
Last year, so almost a year.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting better. Mm-hmm. There's always room for improvement.
Absolutely.
I still haven't finally figured out what my setup's going to be.
As far as like your studio, the way you set your stuff.
I have limited space, and I don't want to shoot the garage part of it where the dryer is and my toolbox is, and so it's like I got to figure that out still. But it's a work in progress.
But that's fun, isn't it? Because you're like a director in a film, just like here, setting a scene. This is a scene that I want you to see behind me. That's the scene you want to see. Nobody knows what's to the left or the right here.
Exactly.
I could have people chained to walls over here.
Oh,
I could have somebody over here tied up. You don't know. They could be sitting in a snowbank. This could be completely green screened right now. You just don't know. Exactly.
Yeah. It's all what you portray.
Right. Exactly.
And what gets me on the auctions is when, and I may cut my own throat by saying this, but when you get people in there that you've explained what you're doing on screen 15 times, and you can see they've been in the chatting with people the whole auction. And they're like, well, what are we doing here? What are we bidding on?
I ignore those folks.
I
ignore them. I
try to answer them. But then I kind of get to the point where I'm just like, shut up.
That's very distracting.
And sometimes that comes out in my voice, the way I say things. And I know that.
Right.
And sometimes it sounds like I'm snarky to people, but I'm just like, just read what it says.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
don't have a problem with that, Charles. I think that that's completely fine. From me, my perspective, if I went into someone's room and it's their auction, they're in charge, and I'm there as a guest. Just, you know what I mean? Even though I could buy something from them, I am a guest in that room.
Yeah.
And I've seen people in rooms that 90% of what I've seen has been great. I've only seen one or two people that were like really not being cool in a room, and they got booted. I can boot
Yep.
anybody I want, and I'll tell everybody they're out, and this is why. I haven't had to do it yet, but I almost did the other day because I had a buyer that bid on something. It was comic books. It was a couple dollars, whatever. It wasn't 50, 60 bucks. It was a couple, $2 or $3. He said, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to buy that book." I ignored it. I just kept moving. Three or four auctions later. "Oh, I didn't mean to do that either. Now I've got 2 books. I didn't mean to buy either one of those. I don't really want those."
Yeah.
And I said, I stopped the auction right there. And I said, "Listen, everybody, read the comments." I'm like, if you're bidding in this room, you're obligated to purchase it. I cannot return anything for you. I can't cancel an order. I can't do any of those things. If you buy the bid now button and you win, you're buying that book and I'm sending it to you.
Yeah.
At the point which you receive it, you can certainly try to get a refund or return from whatnot, but that's
because
it.
they've done with their setup with on the phone and on my iPad, and even on the computer now, because you can do it from a computer now.
Yep.
They've done a lot better of separating everything. Where
Absolutely.
it was, well, I was trying to chat and I hit the bid button. No,
not anymore.
It's colored now, and it's a lot harder to oops.
Yeah, exactly. That was just somebody that was, I don't know what they were up to, just bored or whatever, but
yeah,
that's it, friends. If you're in the auctions, you buy something that's yours. Like I said, I have no control. You know that, Charles. We have no customer service control at all. No. Good luck getting an email through to them.
Oh yeah, it'll be a week and a half later.
Yeah, I just deal with it myself. I messed up an order. I shipped the wrong books to somebody, and I added their books to someone else's order, so someone was missing an order. I didn't know how to get a hold of this person. I had their nickname and a mailing address, so I went over on Instagram and started searching the names. Found both of these people, and I'm like, cool. One of them reached out to me before anything and said, "Hey, I've received someone else's books. What would you like me to do?" And I'm like, sweet. I've already reached out to them, told them I'm missing books. Here's your options. They wanted me to try to find them. We did. So we immediately found them, and they're friends in the chats. They knew each other, which was even better. So it was a great, great example of pursuing your customer service and your customers respecting you enough to actually work with you on something like that. Yeah. That's a big deal. And that I felt so good about that one mistake. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Exactly. Because both of them could have been real dicks about it. And
absolutely.
Oh, well, I didn't get anything extra.
Yeah. I was fully prepared to just give this gentleman a refund from my own money and just worry about whatnot later. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because there are no buttons, friends. There's no cancel order buttons. There's no contact buyer buttons. There is nothing. You buy it, it's yours.
That is one thing with like Mercari and eBay and even Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
You can contact the buyer if need be.
Yeah.
Whatnot? Nope.
No.
I unless I know the person, like you're buying some, I have your address.
Right.
Mark Schaefer, I have Baby Ice and Ryan. Yeah. I have certain people's addresses because I've sent them stuff. So I know who they are or where they live. 99% of the people, I'm like, I don't know who SSTT212 is.
No, and it's not always. That was luck of the draw that I was able to find both of those folks. I mean, it could have been any random person, and it could have never worked out that way,
Exactly.
My backup plan is that I have the address. I have to ship them something anyways. They've already paid for the label. I'm just going to send them a letter and say, I've lost your shipment. I have no way to communicate that to you other than this. Something got broken. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Well, Jeremy from Let's Start a Pop Collection, they recently moved. He has changed his address with whatnot multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
In this last big soda auction I had where I had the Scarlet Witch and the Robin, and he bought a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Had the wrong address on there.
Oh,
if I would have sent that, he would never have gotten it.
Right.
So, I know his new address. We talked, and I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to print the whatnot sticker. Says I printed it.
Yep.
I'm going to ship. And what I did was I just took an eBay envelope, stuck it on there, and stuck a baseball card in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And shipped it to that house.
Yeah,
Those
right.
people are like, "What the heck?" And they open it up, priority envelope with a baseball card in it.
Right. They're just going to throw in the trash and it's going to show delivered.
Yep. And I sent the actual box to his new address
Exactly.
on my own dime.
Yeah, perfect.
You know, it's a shame that a seller has to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They're so far advanced in their programming, they should be able to have the right addresses in there.
Yep.
But that was just something happened, whatever. But that's the only time I've ever had that happen.
And I was talking about this on Facebook with some people that were crapping on whatnot, like I used to do, and I was like, now that I'm inside, I've always given them the leeway that they went from 10 sellers to 10,000 in a year, and they're going from 10,000 to 100,000 in a year. That is massive, explosive growth. Nobody on this earth could handle that growth as well as they have handled it. Have there glitches? The app glitches all the freaking time, drives me nuts. But at the same time, I'm like, there's 50,000 people on here right now having a really good time, and I guess I'll just reset the app and try again. I'm just going to let me back in so I could keep selling my cards or whatever,
Exactly.
Yep.
Welcome, Floridian Nerd Channel.
Yes.
Hello.
I hear it's cold in Florida. That's good. I like that.
Nice.
Everyone's like, we're in Florida and it's warm, but it's not today.
Footcake says, if anyone cares, Tom Brady is back for 23rd season.
Oh, come on, dude. Really? I don't buy it. I'm not buying it.
I don't know. Floridian Nerd said he just read that. So
I do not believe anything that I read anymore in anything anywhere ever. It is so bad out there. I got a really bad argument. I feel so bad about it. I got an argument with a friend on Facebook the other day because there's just people were just not paying attention, and they were putting out these memes and all these articles, and it doesn't matter what the subjects were or what their opinions was, but they were basically saying one thing, and the articles that they were showing in the headline, it said what they were saying, but when you read the article, it was the complete opposite of what they were saying. Like they were contradicting themselves. And I reached out to a few people. I'm like, hey, did you read that article? I understand your opinion. I value your opinion, but did you actually read the article? Because you're contradicting yourself 100%. And they got really mad at me. It wasn't cool.
Yeah, we have a semi-local newspaper.
Hold on one second, Charles. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Someone's at the door. I think it's my wife.
Simon Crook, Tom Brady come about. Honestly, I love football, but I am not a Tom Brady fan. Never have been. Yeah, I just saw it on my phone. That's what I was looking down at. ESPN's reporting he will return for another season. I've realized my place is still on the field and not in the stands. So, boo-hoo, he's back.
DJ Templar, Pops just returned from their little excursion to the store with all our money. What'd you get? She got me some Digimon cards, though, huh?
Nice.
Huh? Yeah.
Nice. She bought Prada.
I don't think so. I think she's going after Nintendo Switch, actually. That's what she was after.
Nice.
I don't know if she accomplished that or not. I've got some moisture-free dust remover spray.
Yeah,
that was very nice of her.
Yeah. Since they put the bittering agent in that, it's no fun anymore.
Yeah, it's not. You gotta get a coffee filter, right? And then stick that up your nose when you do that. And then that's not so bad because it bypasses the tongue. It doesn't taste so bad.
Nice. You learned it here first, guys.
I did. I had some sleeves. Look at this. Huh? I've been a good boy.
Nice. Simon Crook said, you're right. It's like whoever can break the news first, and people are just making stuff up now. Yeah. That's anything in this world. It's a me first kind of attitude, especially with the media anymore.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, those are kind of cool. Those are at Walmart, I guess.
Nice.
Usually you can't get the Digimon. Digimon at Walmart's usually just game decks, starter decks, so it's just a regular player's deck. You don't see the boosters very often there. So.
I'll have to look.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's how I got into the Dragon Ball, honestly. Yeah. Speaking of Dragon Ball.
Okay.
See how we did that? See how good that was?
Well, we're talking whatnot, and
It's just in. Massive influx of Dragon Ball products, soon to be Templar Pop's #1 source of income. Super popular. The most amazing thing that everybody wants right now is Dragon Ball cards available at TemplaRPops.com.
where are they available at?
TemplarPops.com.
Oh.
You have to say that slow and subtle so nobody picks up on it during the news feed.
Yeah, exactly. Below Average Gaming Dad, you are not late. We are always here, man. You know that. Welcome. So we're talked about whatnot. We talking Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Balls. Yep.
Dragon Ball. Is it not Z anymore?
It's Dragon Ball Super, this particular card game.
Oh,
there are Dragon Ball Z cards.
Yeah.
However, those are not the super playable, super collectible. They're just they're more fun than they are collectible and flippable and sellable.
Okay. Yeah. See, school me because I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Well, you're about to learn.
So. Mama Ice still trying to get a Nintendo 64, but they're too expensive.
Really? We were just looking at those. Deidre wanted to play some games, and I suggested the N64 and Zelda would be the way to go.
Heck
but she ended up going with the Switch and Zelda on the Switch. So I can't wait to see that. Pretty excited.
No, the Switch you can play on the TV too, right?
Yes. Yep.
Is that the one that?
Yep.
I have a Xbox 360, and that's as far as I went. So I'm old school.
There you go. We have a PlayStation 4. That's why I needed the dust remover because it's filthy, and every time you turn it on, it sounds like a rocket ship taking off. So
that's the way my Xbox sounds.
Yeah,
it sounds like a washing machine sitting next to the TV.
Yeah, it's time to take that apart and spray it out.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Ryan, for dropping those links. TemplarPops.com.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Appreciate that.
Get your Dragon Ball.
Yes. So the deal is currently $65 a box, $5 shipping. That's a little bit higher than eBay, but you can use your discount codes, Ms_10, right? And others that are out there. Yep. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to put them on sale. They're going to be $5 off, and you can use your discount code. So starting tomorrow, it'll be $5 off the rest of the week.
Nice. So you have Dragon Ball cards.
Correct.
You also have Magic the Gathering. Correct. What was the other one that you had the other night?
I had some football cards that I ran on eBay. Those all sold really fast, so that was cool.
Nice.
It's dabbling. I'm dabbling. I like to open some of the stuff, but I like $10 better than I do opening the pack of cards.
Exactly.
But with these, I went to Walmart. I bought one of the they call them Premier Packs. So you get like 4 of these boosters and a bonus card in them. All right. Kind of similar to Pokemon. It was $15. So it was 4 packs for $15 plus the bonus. So what's that? $4? Not even quite $4 a pack.
Not even $4 a pack.
$3.50 a pack. I'm like, that's cheap rips. I think these are cool. I'll check this out. So I went and bought a couple, 3 or 4 of those, brought them home. And the third one in, I ripped and I pulled this card out of a Walmart pack, which is a $200 Grail hit. This is Pan. Nice. Sorry about the focus. Anyways, I pulled that card, and it's worth $200. I'm like, are you kidding me? I just paid $15 for that. So I'm like, my first instincts, like as a collector, I'm like, oh, cool, I'm gonna keep that. So I started filling my binder up, and about the same time as when Funko sales really started. And I'm like, oh boy, I have $200 sitting here. I'm gonna see what happens. I could probably get this card again. Let's find out. So I put it on eBay for a lower price. So eBay sold at that time was like $200. I put mine up for $180. I took an offer of $170, sold it within 12 hours.
Yeah.
So I immediately bought 2 sealed booster boxes with it. I took that money, turned it right around, bought 2 sealed booster boxes, pulled the same card out of the next one, sold that one, bought 4 more booster boxes. Pulled 4 more huge hits, sold all those, and now I'm buying cases. So I'm buying sealed cases at a time instead, all within 3 or 4 weeks. And on Whatnot, I can go on, turn and burn my singles. People love the singles. So think about in Pokemon terms, if you're pulling your V cards and your V Max, and yeah, Charles bought some.
Yeah.
Think about that. So now all of these cards that normally would just go into a shoebox forever and pile up, I can move them. So it's a no-brainer situation to open these all the time, pull those heavy cards, sell them on eBay one right after another, and just have a ton of fun selling the singles and packs back to people who want them.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm doing, and financially, it's really good. It's been working out really good. So.
Yeah. And that's what you have to do when you make $10. You put you put $8 of that 10 back into it.
Absolutely.
And that's going to get you 20, and then you put 18 in, and
turn it over as fast as you can, as fast and as furious as you can. Reinvest, and before you know it, you've got 1,000 Funko Pops like you've got sitting there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly. And then you're like, oh, I don't. What am I going to do with all these Funkos?
Exactly.
Yeah, I have stacks of booster boxes. I can't even keep up. I'm ripping them, I open them every day, and I still have plenty. So.
Well, you're gonna have a few less this week for sure.
Nice.
So.
We have 2 kinds up now. We have the Vermilion Bloodlines up as well. Those are really cool too.
So you have 2 different kinds. In your opinion, which one do you like better?
Overall, I've liked the Saiyan Showdown because the hit rate's been higher. Vermilion Bloodlines, I've only pulled the top card twice out of probably 8 or 10 of those boosters that I've opened, but that particular line has a real nice level of mid-grade cards, $25 to $50 range, that are very sellable, and those are full of them. So both of those boosters have produced some really good stuff. But I think Saiyan Showdown is the one I would, if I was going for my first box, I'd go after Saiyan Showdown.
Nice.
Yep.
So starting Monday, tomorrow, any of the booster boxes on your website are $5 less.
Correct.
On sale for the rest of the week.
Yep.
You can also use promo codes, which we do have one here.
Yep.
Ms. Hello.
It's happening.
So yes, Ms. _10. That will save you 10%, guys. So
and that will put them exactly at the price of eBay sold, average of eBay sold, and you're going to get them from me rather than somebody you don't know, and my ships. So
exactly. And guys, his shipping, if you've never bought anything from Generated Templar Pops, excellent shipping, never had any damage, and plenty of bubble wrap to use later.
Yeah, absolutely. I love bubble wrap, and thankfully it's not packing peanuts. I hate packing peanuts. You know where those go? Straight to hell. I put them right to hell. As soon as I get them in the box, I straight to hell with them.
There's only one company that I've ever bought from that deal with packing peanuts, and everyone knows who they are.
Gemini?
Huh?
Is it Gemini?
No, Toy USA.
It is. No, it is Gemini also. I get packing peanuts from them a lot.
I don't think I've ever bought anything from them. So.
You don't know. Really? You've never bought anything from Gemini?
I don't think so.
Have you been on the site?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they have sodas up the Astros. They're the best. They're the best venue for getting sodas, and you can get sealed cases that are sealed.
They also have, I think, bulk as well.
Yep. Oh yeah, you can buy in bulk.
You can buy 6 packs of certain pops and Dorbs and all that. Trust me, I've filled a cart before.
Yeah.
I've just never.
I've bought for them over and over and over again, and over the years, the Funko exclusives they have are really cool. I've bought a few personal items. A couple of my personal hits have come from there. They are, for lack of a better word, they are a flipper website. They have their own exclusives though, so you have to expect that for sure.
Yep.
And that's what I buy there. And sometimes you can get chases there that just buy the chase from them, and they're usually pretty spot on to PPG, but. You know, they're all right. They're pretty good. Their shipping's fast. It's really good.
Yeah. Augie said, isn't their shipping kind of high? I thought.
It's always been free for me.
Yeah. If you spend over 75 or 100, it's free.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take long to get 100. You guys all know that.
No.
So, but that also is something that worries me too. A lot of these companies do free shipping. If it goes over a certain dollar amount, it always worries me they're going to ship it cheap.
She's going nuts over there trying to hook that.
Oh, yeah.
I only have 2 HDMIs on this TV.
There's an HDMI right there. Just use the one for the PS4.
This came with one. But I'm saying the input. There's only 2 of them.
So
let's do this.
Dragon Ball Z. So I know, like Pokemon cards, you have to move so many in the pack. Dragon Ball Z, do you have to do that, or you just rip and show?
No, let's do one right now. Yeah. Let me turn on my rip cam.
Okay.
I think it's already on.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, full screen on your rip cam. Here we go.
All right, let's try this. I like to cut these. Here's why. They rip very easily. See up here in this corner?
Yep.
See this tab? So you can give that a little tweak and pull that down.
Oh, nice.
But what happens with this is your hit card, the last one in the deck.
You
And
probably
if
bend it.
you can bend it if you pull on that. So I cut the tops of these off. That's how I roll. Let me find the scissors, which are always missing when you need them. There they are. What happened to Charles? He split like. So I cut the top. I'm gonna cut the top.
Okay.
They have God packs in these too. Did I mention that?
No.
I've pulled a bunch. There's God packs. So if the first card you pull is a foil, you have a God pack, which means every card is a foil.
Nice.
And I've pulled 4 or 5 of those. Yeah, that looks good. All right, cool.
It looks good.
So these are the cards. These are all your commons. It's the same with the Pokemon. You know, you're running the back card is your hit. Sometimes they have 2 hits though. So the big cards will have a common or uncommon foil for your first hit, and then directly behind it will be. Let's see. This is still. So this is an interesting pack. Here's the first foil. So this is a. See if I can see this common foil, which is super cool. I mean, look how cool these cards look.
That is pretty cool. I love the artwork on these things.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Amazing.
And the secret rares and the special rares are off the hook.
Yes.
So sometimes behind this is another hit. It's just like Pokemon. It's going to be another foil. It could be a regular, just plain rare. But sometimes they're this is where the super rares, the secret rares are. So that's just a regular non-foil rare. So that's your standard pack right there.
Okay.
And nice. in a sealed booster, you get 6 special rares and 6 super rares and 2 special rares guaranteed in every sealed booster. So you're getting hits. It's just a matter of which ones are they, you know.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I saw you sent me the link for the guy and whatnot. They were doing the whole giveaway stream the other night.
Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it?
It was. I won something. Metazoo,
yeah.
I think, or something.
Yeah, I did too. A couple of packs and I think I won a slab of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I noticed he was cutting them, and I'm like, why is he cutting them? And now that you say that, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid if I was to cut it, I'd cut a card.
Well, you know, it's just like ripping them. You just get used to it. You get space. There's plenty of space in there. The Pokemon cards are super tight, but these have plenty of wiggle room.
There's plenty of room in these. So.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how we do here. All right. So we got that one there. The Son of Gohan. Rage. Power of Darkness. Champa. Right on time. Vegeta. Preparing to invade. Training Buddy Bubbles. I know somebody needs that one because there's a monkey. Khalifa Rapid. Oh, yeah. Confronting Invasion.
All right, here we go. Here we go. What is he going to get?
Ultimate Rice Ray.
Rice Ray?
Yeah. Ultimate. I'm hungry, Rice.
I am hungry, too.
Plains Monster.
The
Demon Awakens.
Very nice. All right, there's your first foil. Nature's Reveal.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Ooh, we got a nice one behind it. Nice one. Oh, yes. That is a super rare. Nice hit.
That is a super rare, yep.
Let me look it up.
Brutality Beyond Measure.
Let me look it up. Broly, Broly.
Yep.
Brutality.
Yep, Beyond Measure.
And that's the super rare, not the special rare.
No, it's SR.
SR, okay. Very good. Let's see what you got here. Super rare. Ooh, that's only worth 71 cents, Charles.
Take it.
It's all right. But you see, it's a similar thing with values. Interesting point, though, is that the values on cards in Dragon Ball are very much decided by the players, not the collector's market.
Yeah.
So it's the opposite of Pokemon, where a Pokemon player would probably get frustrated. I have to pay $270 for that Charizard, or I can keep trying to pull it myself. Whereas it's because the market says it's worth that. The collectors say, not the players. But this one, like the pan card that I showed you earlier, the reason that's so valuable is not because it's rare, but because that is a knockout card in your deck, and you can kill everybody with it, you know, and that's why it's worth so much. And it's opposite. So cards may look spectacular. They may have the best characters. They may have everything on them. It worth 45 cents because you can't play with them. They're beatable cards. They don't play well in the game. They're not popular in the game. It's very interesting. Very much the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was looking up the prices of the other ones. Like some of them were a lot less than others, and I'm like, but they're the same. They're the same.
Right.
They're the same. You know, they're both commons or they're both whatever. And I'm like,
they look the same. They're just as good. They look good. The numbers are all the same. But yeah, it's the playability. It's what those cards can do in the game. That's important to everybody.
Nice. Now, did you say that you have something you may want to give away this evening?
I do. Let me rip this pack.
All right.
I just pulled that.
We'll go to here.
Slick.
Oh.
Here you
I
go.
got you over on your
I just pulled. I went to the cut to the chase. Is what I call. I went right to the hit. So that's why I pulled out of that one.
Nice.
And this is coming out of that sealed box over here. I'm gonna rip this anyway. So he just asked me. So a giveaway, right? It's the scotch.
Well, there's this cool little tool with StreamYard where you just put a hashtag in the chat.
Yeah.
And anyone in the chat can win. All they have to do is put the hashtag in the chat.
Perfect.
It registers, and it's just the people who are here, the people who are interacting. I think it's great.
Perfect. That's perfect because that sounds like it's easy to do as well.
It's super easy. Yeah. Yes.
All right. So here's where we're gonna give away. I have 3 booster packs, sealed Saiyan Showdown booster packs.
Nice.
And these are legit packs. They could produce hits. They could not. They're not like throwaway packs or something. These are the same ones that I sell on the air, same ones that give away. So these are yours. Let's have some fun. And then I'm going to send, this is just a card holder and some extra sleeves for your hits. So if you don't have that stuff, you'll have it when you open your packs. You're going to get a special rare Forbidden Power, which is a special rare card. Super cool card. A little blurry there. And then this also special rare Videl Encountering Danger. It's also a really nice card. So you got a nice selection of a couple of hit cards there for you. These have a little bit of value. They're not the most valuable cards, obviously, but they're pretty cool, and they're yours for free.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's it.
Here. So all you have to do, guys, to win all those great items from Templar, and thank you, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
Is just put hashtag Templar in the chat. Oh. You'll be registered to win. You just have to get a hold of him with your address.
Mm-hmm. I'm easy to find.
Exactly. All right. Let's do another one. Now you got me hooked. This could be bad. I'm going to wear a pair of scissors out.
You can see behind me, Deidre's setting up her Nintendo. Hopefully that doesn't block your monetization or anything.
Nice.
I was so embarrassed, man. Do you remember I went on Mad Hatter a while back and gave away that big box of stuff?
Yep.
You remember that?
Yep.
Well, that video that I made to show off or whatever it was funny as hell, but it had an audio clip in it that was from a television program, and somehow the algorithm found that and completely canceled it, like knocked it right out of, took down the video, wouldn't let me post it to Instagram or anything.
Wow.
For a month. It locked me up for a month, Charles. And all it was a clip that I downloaded from the internet. I'm never doing that again. Ever.
I'll do that every once in a while. I'll put something on TikTok and use one of their sounds or one of their songs and then throw it over on YouTube to make a short out of it. And it'll give me a copyright claim because I'm like, what? So I just go over to YouTube and use some of their shit music and
there you go.
Throw it on there and it goes fine. So
perfect. What are you doing? You're gone. Nintendo.
Huh? Okay.
It's just me on a screen, Charles. I don't mind. I'd probably nobody else mind. Sounds super sexy. What's up, Augie? What's going on, James? Cheers.
All right. Here we go.
Hey, that's better. Super sexy.
I don't know what I clicked. So we got Son of Gohan, Simian Rage or Revenge. Jeez, I can't read.
Rice.
Yeah, right. Power of the Tree. Gohan. Galaxy crossing the
Cool, huh? That's one of my favorite cards. That's a pretty card. Higher Dragon.
posing the Dreamin'. Higher Dragon. Battle of the Tree again.
I've been higher than the
Champa.
dragon a few times myself.
There you go. Krillin. Battle at the Tree.
Yeah, the tree's important.
Box. Vegeta's Powerball.
Pearl.
Maybe he knows the numbers. Village Monster.
Arrgh.
Frost Universal Decision. King Kai's Planet. Twin Teamwork. That's a pretty cool card. And Piccolo Battle at the Tree.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
You're good.
This just in. Templar Pops is experiencing extreme technical difficulties. Anything that goes wrong with his stream is not his fault. Update.
CNN.
That's a lie. It's completely his fault.
Nice. LJ the Geek says, I wish I was as high as a tree right now.
It's easy to do, my friend.
Yep.
In Maine, it is because there's a lot of trees and cannabis is legal. So it's very easy to do. It's not in the grocery stores yet, but it's just a matter of when, honestly.
It's a matter of time.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
You know, here's an interesting, this completely off topic, but did you know that for years, the pharmaceutical industries have been studying psilocybin, which is magic mushrooms. Everyone should be fairly familiar with that idea. They have discovered that particular compound, psilocybin, is incredibly effective for a wide range of mental illnesses that everyone suffers from, including me. And the only reason it hasn't been legalized federally yet, because they've been wanting to do this for years and they're not talking about it. Pharmaceutical industries are trying to patent psilocybin, which is a natural occurring. It's right in the ground. It grows right outside your house all summer long.
Yeah.
And they're trying to patent it. And the government, our federal government, is fighting them tooth and nail. So hats off to our federal government on that one.
On that one, at least, yeah.
Because they're trying to do the same thing they did with OxyContin. They think it's the next OxyContin, and they want to make sure that they control it. And I say, screw that. Same with the cannabis. Don't let the pharmaceutical companies have any control over anything natural at all.
They shouldn't have control of it.
Right. Yeah, if you can grow it, they can't have it. That's what I say.
There you go.
There you go.
Mr. Madness says it's the Nintendo Switch's fault. So
there you go, Randy. That's what he's thinking. Right. It's like a feedback loop or something that's causing interference.
Bev Marie says, Mama Ice, try Animal Crossings. You can't lose.
And then I unmute I can't see the camera. Nobody can see me, but I can just talk. That's another technical difficulty.
There you go.
Can I have that setting?
Now we're back. They don't have a mute feature, Deidre. Sorry.
You don't have one?
Oh, I have one.
You're married. You know the mute feature.
I do. You know, and here's my second thing I've learned this year. I've been thinking about this a long time.
Okay.
What I've learned this year is my wife is incredible, and she's so terribly important to me.
You just learned
and
that this year.
Just this year, I've learned this. And I can't do this without her. And her and I have learned in the past 2 years, a lot of people at COVID, you're stuck together. We are stuck together. We had to learn to communicate all over again from scratch. And that's what we've done all year. And I tell you what, we get along so well now. We bicker. We still bicker. We still fight. We still, one of these once in a while. But 90% of the time. And that's what I've learned this year is how to get along with my wife, and that is priceless. And she's learned how to get along with me too. That's no easy feat, let me tell you what, my friends. But yeah, that's the most important thing this year is the cooperation we've learned. It's developed our relationship. It's developed our personal businesses. It's developed our way we look at the outside world a lot. And that's where you got to start here, man. Focus right here and work with the person sitting right next to you. Figure it all out, you know.
There's a lot of friends that make it.
Yep.
I'm really glad that you saved that one until she got home. I like that. That was good.
Like I said, we know what we're doing a lot better than we did a year ago, don't we?
Yes. Augie said teamwork makes the dream work. Very true.
That's right,
Mama
Augie.
Ice, it takes teamwork. Exactly.
Is Augie married? I don't know. He seems pretty bachelor to me, but I've been wrong before.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yep.
Augie's an expert. Speaking of Book Bar Bros on Tuesdays, Augie is an expert at writing trivia questions. He's helped me write some questions in the past. He does a great job.
Nice.
This week, I have to answer the questions. It's my turn to study and get them wrong.
Yeah. Mark Schaefer said, absolutely, almost lost mine twice in 3 years. Wouldn't trade for anything. Yes, Mark, and you're in our prayers every day, you and your wife, so for sure.
Was there? I'm not familiar with Mark's story. Was there a medical issue there or something along those lines? I see.
His wife has had a bout with cancer.
I see. Yeah,
and
that'll tighten things up fast, man.
Yeah. She's been struggling. She's been battling it, and Mark's been keeping us abreast of what's going on, and so hopefully she's in the clear now.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what Mark's opinions are, but I certainly encourage anybody that has any illness to explore medical cannabis, because the products are much more refined now. They're much more specific. There's not so much fear about getting too high. If you don't want to get high, there's products that will help you physically, mentally, that don't have the psychoactive effects. But I encourage everybody to explore that if they're not feeling well, or if you're feeling great and just want to feel better. Go for it.
Augie said not married, but he's been with Rhonda for 19 years on St. Patty's Day. So,
that's fantastic. Congratulations, Augie.
Yes, congrats.
We have several friends that have been together for 20 plus years that are not married also. Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah, whatever.
I think that's a good option.
Yeah. Is it? Teacher's just saying we might try that out. What's that mean? We're getting along. It's been 12 years. You want to just burn up the paper and get divorced? It probably would be better for taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, if I knew what I know now, 10 plus years ago when I got married, we wouldn't have legally gotten married.
Right. It is what it is. We're married. We're legally married, but there are.
Because I could have just changed my last name.
Yeah, right. Anyways. Side hustle.
Mark Schaefer said, unfortunately, he lives in Alabama. So, apparently in Alabama.
The hell's that mean?
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't understand. Oh, I see. Alabama, the cannabis isn't legal. Yeah, that's bullshit. It should be federal right now. 3/4 of the states it's legal. So federally legalize it, then these other states will jump on board because they won't want to miss the tax revenues.
The taxes off of it. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, if here in Maine, it's a probably going to be $1 billion industry. And if the state's government infrastructure would back things correctly, and if they were moved along a little faster, Maine could be a leader in the industry instead of tailing behind like we are now. And that's unfortunately kind of the story of Maine, is we're always 8 to 10 years behind the rest of the world, because a lot of our leaders up here are 8 to 10 years behind the world, and that's what we get. So
exactly.
High up there, anywhere else, we're 10 years behind you here in Maine.
Yeah, well, we're 8 years behind you, so that's fine.
We just found out about the Nintendo Switch. It's been out for 6 years, believe it or not. We just found out about it.
What's Nintendo?
Right, exactly. What's a Nintendo? We never heard of them up here in Missouri. 26. You did? That's sweet, man. Black and white TV. Yeah. And a phone with a speakerphone on it. Ooh.
We just got rid of the corded phone in the kitchen. Yeah. Right. So, Mad Hatter, welcome.
Hello. More backwards than anywhere else in the country.
LJ said he's been with his partner 19 years and they're not married.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I know a lot. I used to work with a gentleman. He retired now. Him and his girlfriend have been together over 20, almost 25, I think. And they don't want to get married. They told each other when they got together, we're not getting married anytime. Yeah. Don't care. Yep. And they're happy. You know?
Remove the pressures. That's what I say. Let there be no pressures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that game looks cool as hell. What's going on there?
I don't know what's going on back there.
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds?
Oh, exciting. We're just going to watch Templar's TV for a while.
Yeah, I probably will be doing this for a couple of weeks. I probably won't even see my wife again until 3 when she beats Zelda. Then we'll talk again.
She's like, "Hey, how are you? I'm done."
Right. I'll have to book her for an interview. Just talk to her. Like, can I get a few minutes of your time over on YouTube maybe or Instagram?
Can we meet in separate corners of the kitchen and speak via computer?
Right. Oh, she just sent me a text that said, "Leave me alone. I'm playing this video game." All right. Well, there we go.
Nice. Thank you for dropping that link, whoever did, to the Discord again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting back to Book Bar Bros.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a Tuesday night show you go on with the Book Bar Bros. Now they're in California, correct?
No, they're in Michigan.
Michigan. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking California.
I don't either. No, they're in Michigan. They look like Tyler's very modern, so he does have a California kind of thing going on.
Okay. Yeah. I don't
Justin's very Michigan. Justin's definitely Detroit.
But, so they are like Star Wars aficionados, and you are right behind them, correct?
I am, and they found me. I found them, like mystery box Funko thing, and then Star Wars.
Nice.
Oh, my dog just farted. It's horrible. Wow.
Woo. Ryan Milky is right. We did a Templar night with the Horsemen for sure. We are working on that, Ryan.
We are, and the issue is the Tuesday night. Like I'm generally booked with the Book Bar Bros on a regular basis these days. Tyler's away right now, so I'm filling in, doing one-on-one with Justin. Whereas right before that, if you remember, we were doing a three-way.
Yep.
Doing a three-way with those guys. Wait a minute, that sounds dirty. We weren't doing a three-way. There was the three of us on a screen doing something at the same time. Mm-hmm. I was underneath them, clearly under them, while we were having our three-way, and then. But that was the new format. I was asking them the questions, and they were tag teaming me. So, like, the two of them were tagging off on me in the three-way.
Okay.
So that's the gist of it.
If anybody just drew a picture in their mind, erase it quickly.
Deidre's over here on the floor, falling down, laughing.
Oh, man.
I just tell it like it is, folks. I mean, that's what you can go rewatch the broadcast. It's a three-way that they're on top, I'm on bottom.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Randy, that's what she said.
Oh, Randy, perfect.
Augie said that doesn't seem creepy or sound creepy at all. So yeah.
No, we've invited Augie to get into it and make it a four-way, but he just wasn't into it.
Yeah. Well, that's like I know Mr. Manus Collectibles, Obi the Kid, and Big Easy's House of Pops just had a Kentucky three-way.
The Kentucky three-way, I've heard of those. That's a good time.
So I know they just did that. Amazing boxes there. So you were talking earlier, Funko Pops. They're kind of up right now.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Do you think that has a lot to do with whatnot?
I think it does.
Or just the economy in general.
And Andrew and I, speaking of the luau, Andrew and I talk about this almost every day. I'm not kidding. Andrew and I have like almost a daily conversation, and we are trying to figure this out. Because Andrew has a lot of experience. He's been around a while. He's seen a lot of different things going on in the community because he's been in it deep for a while. And we think we've got it narrowed down. We've got this new theory that over the past 2 years, 18 months, up until October, November of last year, there was about a 2-year explosion of want and desire and need for Funko Pops. Here comes Cliff, Franchise Kicks, right? We all know Cliff, cool dude. We've all seen his show. A lot of us started there. Same story, right? Saw Cliff, see what he was doing. We can do that, right? Well, that all exploded. And here comes, almost the same time, here comes Pop King Paul. he's been around. He's known in the community. He's been a collector for years, involved in collecting and a lot of things. And he starts dropping these massive, unbelievable, crazy cool boxes with these super cool pops in them. Off it goes. Boom. Everybody's in it. There's mystery boxes flying everywhere. YouTube content, new channels, everything just boiling fire and energy. And so meanwhile, all of our pops are changing hands, right? We're selling mystery boxes. We're buying, we're selling, we're moving, we're collecting. All of these pops are ending up in their forever homes. That's our new theory, is that all of the collectors that sold in the explosion were people who collected 5 years previously. When there was another explosion, then it settled down. The prices came way up. They're like, now's the time. And they all started selling. Now all the pops are sold, right? They are all sold. You have the ones you want. Randy has the ones he wants. I have the ones I want. And other people that are really high-end collectors. So a lot of that Pop King Paul, old vaulted stuff, is sitting on people's collections, and they don't want to sell it.
And it's not going anywhere. Yeah.
Right. So now what you're seeing, even like, I'm not criticizing Pop King Paul's box tonight. If you go look at that real careful, it is not the same boxes he usually does at all. It is a pretty normal, average mystery box that anybody could really put together. And again, I'm not knocking it or criticizing it, but that's the truth. And he'd probably say that himself because he bought a huge collection, nothing old in it. And if there was something old, he's probably, put it onto whatnot or whatever. But that's what we think is going on. It's not so much that the sales are down, but there's millions of pops on shelves. I can go to any Target, Walmart, any website and buy all the pops I want. But I can't get stuff from 2013 anymore. I can't get stuff from 2014, 15, 16. The big hit grails that we were seeing, they're on shelves. They're in people's collections, and they're not going anywhere, and they're not easy to get anymore. So that's our theory, is that people have recollected, they're back in collections, and they're not going anywhere until they're ready to do it again. And that could be years. It could be years before the pop market flies up again. But with the way that current trends in pops are and the flooding of the market, I don't know if it will happen again, because folks might be like, I'm never going to be able to get pops like this again. If I get rid of them, I'll regret it. So
exactly.
Maybe they've settled into their forever homes. We'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of what I've been thinking too, is when you do see, like you said, when you do see something available, it's all store pulls.
Yep.
Most of it, or one little hit and that's it.
Yeah.
And I mean, for the most part, I see them selling out, but then I see a lot of them going on whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get it shipped to me for $4.50, and it's a 3-pound box. I don't know how they're doing it, but that's how they're doing it.
Yep.
I got one the other day. It was a 2.5-pound box by the time it got to me, and I paid $6 in shipping. I'm like,
that's not bad. Right. Bulk rate.
Yeah, exactly.
They're paying it. The whatnot's paying 1,000 million shipping fees a day, so they're getting a good deal. Yeah.
They're getting a really good deal. So
yeah.
Funko Brothers, good evening, welcome. So, Mr. Madness agrees with you. Same thing.
I think so. Like I said, here, Pop King Paul. I've got a great big box. I haven't had boxes in months. Here comes Pop King Paul, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, it's the same box I've seen from. I don't think he even put the hits in it. I think he had like 3 or 4 hits. They were all fairly new. There was nothing old in there. He says right in the ad that there's only a few older pops and they may be damaged. Everything else is pretty new. And,
exactly.
Yeah, but he also was undervaluing. You could see in the ad that he was undervaluing. So if PPG said something was $250, he's saying, I'm going to take 10% off of that based on I know 10% swing's going to happen,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but.
For sure. So you just sold out of your 42 box.
Yep, that went very well.
So did that go faster than you thought?
Way faster. Oh, yeah, I was expecting to sit on that all week, and it went overnight. I was really surprised.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I know you just had your last box, your Grail box.
Yeah.
Had a little issue with it, but I saw that they sold out, so congrats.
They did sell out. Yeah, there was the complications there, and when I mentioned it, if anybody wants to go back and check out my Nooners, I talked about that a couple of days ago, and I promised I wouldn't talk about it again. So if you want to see that information, go back and check out the Nooner. I'll explain it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
guys, if you're not following Templar on Instagram, make sure you do. every day around noonish, he gets on there, rants a little bit, has some fun, and hangs out for a few minutes. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to jump
Usually-
on as much as I can, but sometimes I just can't with work. So,
Oh yeah, that's no problem. You can always go back and watch them again.
and I usually do.
Yep.
Yeah. Augie said they did a con last week.
Mhm.
Every table had the same pops, all new stuff. We were the only table with older pops and killed it. Exactly.
That's very interesting to know, Augie, because I think that reinforces my idea of what's going on out there. I'm going to pass that along to Luau. He's going to be on here, 9 o'clock, 9:30, right, with the Luau?
Yep.
So I'll mention that in tonight's chat with him, that we were talking about that. And that Augie seems to be backing up our theory that we came up earlier, that their old pops are not out there and nobody's selling them. PPG's down, too, on a lot of that stuff. If you look... PPG overall, if you're watching it all the time like I do, is down about 10%, even on the older stuff. So if you're like, oh, I paid more than I can get for it right now.
Exactly.
There was two grail pops in that box that I just did that were 30% under what I paid for them when I put them in the box. So I lost money on a couple of pops, but did well on one of them because it was one I'd won in a mystery box. So that's really the only way that grail box worked out financially for us. Yeah.
Exactly. Milky had a question way back here someplace. Does Templar Pops, and I know the answer to this, does Templar Pops have a YouTube channel?
I do. It's defunct. It's sitting there. I haven't done anything on it in a long time. Deidre and I talk about it a lot, that we'd like to fire that back up, but I don't have time anymore. I mean, you know how long it takes to create content. You film it, and then you're hours editing and then uploading and all that stuff, and that's a lot of time that I'm not on Whatnot, or not shipping, or not heading to the store to get some more inventory. You know.
Have you ever watched any of my videos?
A few. Yes.
It doesn't take hours to edit.
Right. Just a few minutes.
Okay, so I cut this part out while I was looking at the screen, at the ceiling. And I cut this part out while I was looking over at the washing machine. That's about it. Now, I've been doing this over a year now. January's 1 year. And I've learned so much that I didn't know was part of YouTube. I figured I'd get over here, I'd shoot a video, I'd post it, I'd be done. No. There's so much more to it. It's fun, don't get me wrong, and I would never trade it for anything.
Yep.
And the day I stop having fun is the day you get the call to come pick all this up. So.
Right. That's what I've been waiting. Lately, I've been thinking that. I'm like, sooner or later, I'm going to start getting calls from people like Randy and Charles that are like, I'm out of here. I'm done with this. Buy everything. Yeah, it's going to happen. I really feel like someone eventually is going to reach out like that.
At some point, you're going to see that, because especially if the world keeps going in the spiral we're going, people are going to have to, unfortunately. They're going to have to start getting rid of pieces here and there and collections, and just to survive, and that's sad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you got to manage. You got to take care of your finances and do what you got to do. Like I've sold stuff out of my collection. I don't like it, but I do it because it's what's right for the business or for us at the moment. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to survive. You know, this. I'm going to get backlash for this, but this is just plastic in boxes.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly. Right.
I can't eat it, so
Right. It's worth what it's worth right now.
But
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you would try to eat it if you know, like, don't they have some Fruit Loop boxes or something? Like, maybe you look inside to see if there's actually cornflakes in there, Fruity Pebbles or whatever.
Hey, there's a video idea.
Oh, there's Fruity Pebbles in there.
I'm gonna get a Fruit Loops, or I'm gonna get one of them and try to cut the top off, see if there's actually stuff in there.
Have you ever seen any of those videos where people talk about that there's stuff hidden inside the heads of Funko Pops?
Oh yeah, the brains.
Crack them open, look. Check it out.
Yeah. Mark Schaefer said, you better have a big truck if it ever happens to me, because he's not shipping it. Mark Schaefer has, one of these days, we will get pictures of Mark's collection. It is got to be huge. I think he said he's got over, I don't remember how many pieces. It's a lot. So.
I'll come pick it up, man. I don't have any problems with that.
Everybody's talking about editing. Mad Hatter says it takes him forever.
It can, yeah.
Oh yeah, Funko
It's
Brothers
about the
says,
person. Like how perfect do you want your video? How much do you want to cut out of your video? Are you shooting for a length that you need to cut stuff out? Did you talk too much like I do? You know, because when I edited it, it took forever because I would just do this and ramble and ramble and ramble, and then like it's a 45-minute video. I only opened one box.
Yeah. I've been lately and anybody who watches my videos knows when I start a video, I say I for some reason I say what day it is. Well, then I get caught if I don't drop that video on Tuesday.
Oh yeah,
it says, "Hey, Tuesday, how's your week going?" And it's Thursday. So from now on, I'm not saying what day it is.
No, don't do that.
Except Saturday, because that's
right.
But
happy generic day of the week.
Yes, happy one of those days, and why. So,
yeah. I think Luau films a lot of his stuff all at once. He does filming days and then schedules it out for whatever that he's going to do it on.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I've tried that, and I've got actually a dry erase board, and I've got the month laid out and a video on every day.
Yeah.
And
you have to do that.
Sundays, I try to shoot. I'll try to shoot a week's worth of videos on Sunday or Saturday, whichever I have. And then edit and thumbnail those, but I've already still got 2 or 3 from the week before that I may not have used because I did something else instead.
Yep.
You know, I found a different box, or I found something at the store that I really want to talk about, so I throw that in there. And I don't have that many backlogged, but not like the Luau. I think he could go 2 months without shooting and have.
Yeah, maybe it might be a last a while. Yeah, I think I remember you saying at the beginning of the year that was one of your New Year's resolutions to have enough content set up so if you had to take a few days off or missed a week or something, you'd be backed up. That's good. Sounds like you've reached that goal already.
Yeah. We've channel wise, collection wise, business wise, we've hit a lot of goals this year.
Excellent.
It's been an amazing year. With only better things to come. We actually Tuesday night on our Horseman Live, which is going to be over on Randy, Mr. Madness Collectibles channel, I do believe. Randy, let me know if I'm wrong. We have at least one large announcement, if not 2, on that night pertaining to the Horseman. Cannot wait. So
cool. That's exciting, man. Can't wait.
Yes.
You guys have done such a great job all year. People are talking about you. People know who the Horsemen are. It was your interview on the Luau was tons of fun. That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yes, it is on Randy's channel this Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 Eastern. So, yes. It's always fun to have it on Randy. We've done it once on Randy's. This will be a second time. We always say how talkative he is. We're just going to let him go and just sit there.
Just stare at him, let him talk. He won't have a clue what's going on. Yeah. He'll be like, what are you guys doing?
Exactly. So,
it's all right.
But we
just pull some grails. He'll just open some boxes and pull some grails and get over it.
Yeah. And when we started the Horseman, it wasn't our goal to get big. It wasn't our goal to be any powerhouse in the community. It was just to have fun, spread the love. But it seems to be getting there.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Community and cooperation and like minds, and that's what it is. I've watched it happen all over YouTube the past year.
Yep.
Great. PK Phipps. She's a great example. She's all over the place. She has her little crowd of friends, and they do all the stuff that they do together. Some of the folks from here migrate back and forth for sure. Just like Augie migrates between a lot of channels. He's always with the Book Bar Bros. He's here sometimes. I see him on Luau a lot.
Yep.
But that's good because I enjoy all the content. So
yeah.
I accidentally went on BK Phipps karaoke one night. I had a few beers, my friend. I was ready, so I did some singing that night, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll come back and do it again." I haven't back since, but I feel bad about that. But she has a great time. She's a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's so many great people in this community that are doing so many different things, and that's what's great about it. We're not all just Funko. We're not all just whatever, We're some channels are, and that's their choice. But we'd like to, like our Tuesday nights, we may not talk about Funko until an hour in. Who knows?
I think it's risky business to focus on, even in this world, to focus on just one thing. It's slightly risky because you're only going to get traction in that environment, and really having different subjects to talk about. It's going to bring in different people that may not have stepped in to talk about sodas. Now they will.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And if you're talking about a lot of different things, like you said, then nobody's getting bored because you're just talking about sodas or you're just talking about Dragon Ball.
Yeah. And at first I was just Funko Pops. Well, that's what I knew. And then when these damn things started hitting the sodas, we turned into that. And then, we did a couple action figures. I really could not get into those. I just couldn't. I don't know why. Yeah. I have a couple of them. They're probably going to go up on Whatnot at some point. I just could not get into the action figure part of it.
It's a huge industry. It's massive.
And I don't know enough about all the Batmans and all the Iron Mans and all, because I've never read a comic book.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I can read. Please don't say I can't read. But I've never read a comic book, so I have no clue.
Sure. Yeah.
I know Captain America, but there's 10 different Captain Americas. What? Stuff like that. Yeah. So.
I hardly know anything about comics, and we're tearing through them over on Whatnot. And I'm learning every day, though. But
exactly,
I know what a comic book is. I know what's in them. I know what they're generally about. I've watched the movies for the past 26 years coming out, one right after another. Super popular comic book. But I couldn't have sat down and looked at a box full of comics that someone's trying to sell and be like, oh, I know what this one is, this one is, this one is, and this one is. No way. Like it can with Funkos or with sodas, probably for you.
Yeah.
But my buddy Chris, he can. Exactly. You know what I mean? He can look at a box and be just, go, there's this one, there's this one, there we go. Here's the rest. Sell this for $1 a piece. It's great.
And that's exactly like Mad Hatter just said. That's why he made Sunday Shenanigans so everyone can join. Collectibles, Pokemon, comics, sodas, figures, pops, etc. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's the same thing we do over on the Horseman, It's just like Randy just said. Now it's NFTs. NFTs are hitting. A few of us think they're going to go far. A few of us don't know what they're going to do. Time will tell. I'm really getting into them.
Mm-hmm. I got to buy some, see what's up, and just try to see what's up.
Yeah. Well, if you join the Discord, we do NFT drops.
Okay.
Giveaways over there. Yep.
Okay.
They go pretty quick though. There's a link. Click on it. Put it in your wallet, and it's usually gone in about 30 seconds.
Wow, that's cool. It sounds like that's what you need to be selling. If it's gone, get 5 million of those, whatever you get those at. I'll take it.
Exactly.
But I do need to learn. I need to learn because it's important. Everyone else is learning. So why? What? Am I gonna be like Maine 10 years behind the times? No, I'm not gonna be like Maine. I'm gonna learn about NFTs.
There you go. Yes, Ryan. Thank you. Ryan wanted me to announce that it's kind of a self-promotion. I don't like self-promoting, but I'll do it. From the 4th of March until the end of March, every video and live, including this one tonight, every view that we receive on all of those videos, all those lives, all those shorts, whatever we post, 3 cents for every view. That doesn't sound like much. But 3 cents per view, we will donate to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Tunnel to Towers Foundation is a foundation that was set up, organization, after 9/11 to assist military, LEO, and fire families with needs resulting from catastrophic injury or, the unforsaken. An amazing foundation and organization. I've worked with them before, and they are super cool. They're super good to work with. So again, 3 cents for every view from the March 4th video until the end of the month. Like I said, 3 cents doesn't sound like much, but we can put a short up and get 2,000 views. That's a good bit of money. So
yeah, absolutely.
Every view helps, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And we are also, I don't know if anybody can read my hat, Hinderlist22. If you're on TikTok, go check out Hinderlist22. 22. Guys, 22 is a number we need to stop. I'm sorry, Jeremy. I'm going on a rant.
It's all right. Ran away. It's your channel.
22, guys, is a number we need to get dropped quick. 22 is the number of servicemen and women that commit suicide every day.
Yikes.
in this country, around the world, on deployment, wherever. 22 a day. That number needs to go away. You know us, we are very Funko oriented, but we also support the military as well. You can see it up there in the corner. That's one of my prized possessions. And I am trying to work with Hinderless 22. Again, they're on TikTok. Look them up, friend them, to work on a charity through him as well. I have dealt with veteran suicide before in my life. I don't want to deal with it again. But 22 is a number we need to get dropped quick. And these folks are working on it. I actually just got this hat in yesterday, and I'm proudly wearing it. I won't wear it to work because I'll screw it up, but I will probably wear it on every video I have. So, and hopefully somebody asks me about it because I'll tell you. So, sorry, go ahead, Jeremy.
I was going to ask you about the hat just now, but you just explained it very well. So I'm good. I've got it. I agree, man. That's terrible. That's 23 too many every day. As far as I'm concerned,
Exactly. Especially with the world we live in, there's so many things out there that can help people. Mm-hmm. And this tonight is not being simulcast to the second channel. Let's chat with veterans. But if you're not a member of that channel, please go over and subscribe. We will be dropping some more videos over there as well, hopefully in the next coming weeks. So, yes, Below Average Gaming Dad, very sorry. He actually donated $20 towards the foundation as well. It is right here, right there. Excellent. In there. And that's the change from the very first video I put in there. I was going to keep up with it, and there's no way to keep up with it. So at the end of the month, this thing will be full of change. So
nice.
But yeah. So thank you very much for that, Danny. I know you didn't have to, but I know it's you. So all right, let's get back to happy things. So
I'm hungry, Charles.
I am too.
What time is it? It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm hungry for some Dragon Ball cards.
There you go. Rip a pack. I'll rip a pack too.
Let's do this.
Rip it.
All right. So this is my last pack, guys. Last pack I'll ever own. Oh, or will I?
Title's off.
So it's Kale ready to fuse. I thought Kale was like spinach or something. Skill Hunter Toa. She's from Iowa. We got Piccolo, small flute. Speed Rush, sounds like a NASCAR driver. Sun Gohan, they're best buds. That looks like a Pokemon with a weird dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like that dragon. We
got SS Khalifa.
Cauliflower.
Yeah, cauliflower.
Cauliflower and kale, or cabbage.
Tree of Might. Almost said night. Nature's Revival. Pretty cool card. There's the Village Monster again. I think we got one of those earlier. Mm-hmm. I think King Kai's Training.
Ooh.
The Demon God. And we got one more.
Regular rare.
Playtime.
There you go. Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, I had a hard time reading. Not reading, but reading the numbers.
Oh, they're very small.
These things. Wow.
They're very small.
Yeah.
I need to magnify. I'm supposed to wear glasses. I haven't seen an eye doctor in 2 years, so I'm due. But what's worse is Wheat Cross. I did some of that the other night on Whatnot, and those letters, I don't even know how they printed it on that card. You can't see them. They're so microscopically small. It's smaller than the smallest fine print you've ever seen, and there it is. Trying to figure out what kind of card is this.
Yeah, it's tiny. Yeah, it's tiny. Mama Ice, it is just my videos. It's just Papa Missouri's videos. And also, the video where I battled Danny. Let me see if this will go over there. I'm trying to get it to go. The video where I battled Danny with sodas, part 1. We have part 2 coming up soon. Jeremy from Templar Pops, or Jeremy from Let's Start a Pop Collection. Sorry, Jeremy. There's so many.
Too many Jeremys. I don't get offended.
Has graciously and amazingly donated. I'm sorry. It is the Two Soda Saturday video with Spiky the Clown. So it's the Two Soda Saturday video with Spiky the Clown. Let's Start a Pop Collection is going to, if it hits 100, he's going to give somebody some NFTs. If it hits 200 views, he's going to give you more NFTs. So it's at 82 views right now. So 18 more views, and somebody's going to get some NFTs courtesy of Let's Start a Pop Collection. Amazing. And he did that on his own without me even knowing about it. So super cool.
Sweet. The scotch turned out to be not as undesirable as I originally thought.
There you go. So it's not like eating a rubber tire.
Oh, it is. But at least now I'm a little more relaxed. It doesn't take much. This is not much. And I've been sipping. You have to sip. Yes. Like bourbon, like good bourbon.
Yeah, you're not going to chug that stuff. No. For sure.
Speaking of Kentucky 3 ways.
There you go.
Again.
Yes, Nadia, it was a great battle. And like I said, we have part 2 and part 3 coming up. If you go over to my channel right now, in the community section, you can put like a poll or a question. And in there right now is, should I open can 1, 2, 3, or 4? Pick 2 of those numbers, and that's the 2 we'll pull. So I think right now we have 2 votes. So we've talked whatnot. We've talked cards. We've talked Funko. Let's see, what else is there?
Life. We talked life even?
Life. We even talked life. So what do you have coming up this week?
Well, we're going to see you again in a year from tonight.
Yep.
Yes. Put that
if
on the book.
Anybody is new to the chat. 1 year ago to the day, Jeremy was my second ever guest on a Poppin, Missouri Live. Did not know that when I contacted him this week and said, hey, you want to come on Sunday night? Didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue till this morning when my phone gave me my memory that
right. It's funny.
It was crazy.
I saw that and I'm like, oh, that's a cool ad. That must be an ad he put up on Facebook for tonight's show. And then I read it again. I'm like, wait a minute. He's saying that this was 1 year to the day that we did the first interview, which was my first interview on the internet.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. It's weird. So we'll have to talk in a year. I'll see you in 1 year.
Exactly. So next week, I work the no plan. You've heard me say that. If I make a plan, something goes wrong every single time. So this week coming up, look for comic book auction at some point on Whatnot. Look for a Dragon Ball singles auction, probably a couple of those. Look for the sale on the booster pack, starts tomorrow.
Yep. And
as far as Funko Pop goes, I'm not going to put a box out until I can put one out that I know people are going to buy. So nice. That's the story on that. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time most of all.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So that's what's up. Keep an eye on Instagram. Just watch us. We're going to tell you what's going on. Follow us on Whatnot. You'll get the notification when something's going on. And simple as that. Notifications.
Exactly. Make sure those notifications are turned on. You can follow someone on Whatnot, and just because you follow them doesn't mean they're going to notify you. I learned that the other day. But if you haven't checked out one of Jeremy's auctions, make sure you do. They are a blast, guys.
We have fun.
He's the same here as he is on there. So
it means I run my mouth for an hour, then you buy something, and then another hour, and then you buy something. So like 3 cards per day, at least I sell that much, or 3 comics per day.
There you go. And then you'll be on Tuesday night, 8 p.m.
Bros, 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
you'll be on with Book Bar Bros talking Star Wars, Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah, Star Trek. Yeah.
I love Star Trek.
I got on there one night, and there was only like 4 people on there. They were talking about what's the new Star Wars show that came out?
There's a lot.
Just ended.
Oh,
Boba.
the book of Boba Fett. Yeah.
Yeah, I got on. Then there was only like 4 people on there.
Yeah, that wasn't
I said-
a popular series.
I said, "Oh, is this the new Star Trek show?" And they read it, and they acted like they were mad. And I'm like, "Okay, I'm going now. I'm out."
Yeah,
I'm
that's
out.
the shtick. That's the shtick, man.
Like, oh crap!
Yeah.
I pissed them off. I'm out. So
We have a
then they joined
director.
their Patreon, so who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We have a director that's telling us what to do all the time behind the scenes over there. So
Nice.
And last week, Frederick the Fact Checker. Do you know who Frederick the Fact Checker is?
Mm-mm.
It's a man of myth. He's a 6-time world champion fact checker,
Nice.
which means anywhere facts need to be checked, he's the guy.
Yeah.
But there's mystery involved because we've never met Frederick. We just have heard from Frederick. So we've seen a lot of emails, a lot of criticisms, a lot of unnecessary rudeness from Frederick. But he's always right. So we let him come back. But we don't know. Is he real? Is it because it kind of seems like it's Tyler is really Frederick, but Tyler says no. Tyler says that Frederick is real.
Yeah.
And that, I think I have a picture here. Let me see if I can find it. Give me just a second here. I might be able to.
Anybody new to the chat, if you type in #Templar, you'll be entered to win 3 packs or sealed packs, some sleeves, and 2 pretty special cards, guys, from Templar Pops. He'll mail them to you. So if you're not entered, be sure to enter for that. We'll pull that in a little bit here.
Still working. I found, here's the picture. Now, I received an email from Frederick, which is really unusual. But like I said, Tyler's away. And so I guess he sent it to me. Maybe he can't reach Tyler. But he said it's proof positive. That's what the email said, that he's real. And he can prove it. So he sent this picture. I'm going to pull it up here. All right, let me get a screen share going. Share the screen. Video, share the screen. All right, it's going to get weird here for a second. Window, this one. Okay, here we go.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
So this is the
Okay.
proof, allegedly the proof that this is supposed to be Frederick, the fact checker up here. And this is Tyler, but,
Nice.
This looks fake to me. This looks like somebody made this. Like, this doesn't look like a real picture. And so, people do look like each other. To be fair, this might not be Wilson from the show, but this is what Frederick sent me to say. This is proof that Tyler and they're both in the same place at the same time. But I'm not convinced. We're gonna have to go over this tomorrow or Tuesday's live and check on that. So.
For sure. That looks a little sketchy.
It does. It does, for sure. Suspect.
There you go.
There we go. We just did all that technical stuff. Look how easy that was.
Look at that. You got it, man. Well, I noticed in the background that the TV's not going, so maybe that was interfering before, like we thought.
Right.
So that might be what it is.
Right. So now everything's fine. So
yeah, exactly. So, let's see. Tuesday night or Monday, you're gonna have your booster boxes for sale, $5 off.
Yep.
$5 shipping on those as well.
Mm-hmm. Flat rate. So if you buy 5 boxes, it's still $5. Not 5 per, 5 for all of them.
Nice. So check out that. He's also got some pops on there for sale. Some Magic the Gathering cards, all kinds of stuff, guys. Check him out.
Yep.
He's also got, and we didn't talk about this. If you got a minute,
sure.
You got some con pops on there, correct?
Yes, correct. So the Bangor Comic and Toy Con operates out of Maine, up here in Maine at the 80s retro Bangor Mall, which was on the verge of complete closure here about 2 years ago. Then COVID hit, and everyone's like, they're definitely closing. But along comes my good friend Will, and he's like, I have this vision. I have this idea. I know all these nerds. I know all these dorks, geeks, so on and so forth. And we want our mall back. Period. And you know what he did? He stepped into that mall, and he said, I want this. I want this place, and I want to make it work. And him and an army of volunteers, now I'm on board. Other vendors are on board. We're making it work, man. That place is cranking. And the Bangor Comic and Toy Con this year is pure fire. They have anime guests like you've never seen. I couldn't even imagine how they got the lead voice actress from Attack on Titan is going to be there. Number 1, the top actress from that show.
Nice.
It's a big deal. Kane Hodder's going to be there. You know, Jason Voorhees himself. The guy who played Scream, the ghost in Scream, is going to be there. And the guy who played Leatherface in the last 2 or 3 films, he's going to be there. So it's a horror signatures. It's great. It's going to be so good, man.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yep.
So you do have the con pops on there.
Right. So
for
those
pre-order.
are, yep. So you can, those are just the pops. So that's kind of meant for people that are local that want to buy one of those to get it autographed. They'll be there as well. But I think prior to the event, what I might do for some friends and might put it up on the website. If you'd like to get one signed, I'll literally go over there and get it done for you myself. So that'll be even cooler.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, there's another reason. Follow Templar Pops on Instagram. If you can find his YouTube channel, subscribe to that as well. Maybe that'll get a fire under him.
Maybe.
Check out his whatnot. And, of course, TemplarPops.com.
Mm-hmm.
Check him out. He's got all kinds of cool stuff going on, guys. When he drops a mystery box, you'll want to grab it quick because there's fire that's pulled out of there. I'm proof.
Most of the time.
I have a couple. So.
You have something coming up, don't you? Was it Alien Hand Syndrome?
Yep. I opened the Alien Hand Syndrome box. That's going to be Wednesday's video.
Awesome. Can't wait to see it.
Can't wait. Very, very good box. So it's been here, you know me, it's been here a month.
Mm-hmm.
So, which isn't too bad. I opened a box for tomorrow's video that's been here 3 months. So.
Oh, there you go. PPG should be spot on.
Oh, yeah. It was a whatnot pickup, luckily. So.
There you go.
Yeah. But so Tuesday night, we have the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. We'll be over on Randy's channel, Mystery Madness Collectibles. So come hang out with us over there, guys. Check out the new Discord for the Horsemen. It's lots of fun. When that hits 50 members, we're at like 30 something right now. When that hits 50 members, I personally will give a $50 mystery collectibles box away to somebody in that group. So make sure you check that out. Funko Brothers said he'd love to have something signed by Kane Hodder. I think we all would, for sure. Tuesday night, we have one for sure, possibly 2 large announcements on the Horsemen. Cannot wait for that. Guys, we told you at the beginning of the year that this was the Horsemen's year. We're not lying. This is our year. We're taking it by the balls.
That's right.
And gripping, guys. We are gonna rip this year, and we got big things coming. Just hold on. So. Got my 3 cent a view charity still going on to the end of the month, so make sure you check out all the videos. 1 view is 3 cents, guys. 3 cents adds up. It's for a great cause. Tunnel to Tower Foundation.
Watch away. Watch
T2T.org. Check it out, guys. So,
Who won
LJ
the contest?
said the guy from PPG and Hobby DB is on Gasolcast right now.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Christian. He's a good dude.
Yeah. So that's all we got tonight, guys. We got a giveaway to do, though.
Roll it.
So we need to do that. Otherwise, I'll be roasted for not doing that. So here we go.
Good luck, everyone.
Templar.
Good luck.
We have 18 entries. And the winner is...
It's rigged. I knew it. I'm fine with it, man. Oh, I'm fine with it.
No, we're gonna redo it. If I can't,
I'll send you something else, Charles. I'll send you something.
I did that last week, and it was the same thing. Landed on me.
Uh-huh.
So. Below average gaming day.
All right.
So, Danny, if you're still in the chat, make sure you get a hold of Templar on Instagram. Or Jeremy may already have your address, or I'll give it to you if nothing else. So
yeah, hook me up. I'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free to reach out on Instagram.
Yeah, for sure, rigged. For sure. That's why I spun it again.
Right.
So that happened last week too.
Yeah.
So
well, when we did the giveaway on Hatter, that was a significant amount of stuff, and I said, "You're the host of the show. I'm offering the giveaway, not you. So you can go ahead and enter." And the chat agreed to that. Everyone was had to time was totally cool. And I honestly, I am too. If I bring a giveaway onto the channel, as far as I'm concerned, the host should have access to it as well if they choose to.
Yeah. Danny said, "Sweet, thanks."
You bet.
So yeah, below average. Just reach out to Templar on Instagram with your address, or you can just send it to me. Same.
Right. Your name's on the box too.
But yeah, thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
We'll have to do this in another year and see where we're both at.
Yeah.
I know we both have huge goals, and I don't know. I think we're both going to hit them this year. I feel like it too. I feel like in one way or the other, just got to keep working at it and adapting and changing, and making things happen. Yeah.
Take the opportunities.
It's just like these things. I would never have opened these.
Mm-hmm.
Never gotten into them until I saw you ripping them.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. I bought a couple, and I looked at them. I'm like, those are really cool. I don't want to go to that rabbit hole. But guys,
right.
Come next week. I'm going down that rabbit hole.
Why not? Should be great. Stay
tuned. Templar Pop or Poppin, Missouri is gonna have some Dragon Ball cards for you.
Perfect.
But so again, thank you for coming out, everyone in the chat. There's 16 of you still hanging around. Thank you very much. I know there's more places to be. I know Gasselcast is on. Make sure you go over to the Luau, show him some love at 8:30, 9:30, wherever you're at. Also, Let's Start a Pop Collection, I believe, is going to be on here in about 15 minutes. So go show them some love as well. Last week they weren't, but I think they're going to do it tonight. Not totally sure. But again, thank you, Jeremy, for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome anytime. And again, guys, go check out Hinderless22 again on TikTok.
23 too many.
Yeah. So
all day long. Yep.
Let's go check them out. Give them some follows over there. Tell them I sent you. And but we've been chatting, him and I, and hopefully we can get something going. So great live, and have a great night, y'all. Yep. Thank you, Augie. Good chat. Thank you guys in the chat. You guys have been great tonight, and can't say that enough. So Tuesday night, you'll be on Book Bar Bros.
I will.
We'll be on the Horsemen. We'll battle each other.
That's right. It's on Donkey Kong.
Yeah, we'll just take YouTube by storm, guys.
That's right.
So, guys, have a great week. Be a decent human being. Do one good thing for everybody, and